Hi everybody, it's Mike with Cross Country Expeditors. So I've recorded some video on my camera or on my phone, and looks like I've used up a lot of space on there. So what I'm going to try to do is try to look at the camera instead of the picture on here. But I'm going to try this on my laptop, see how that works. We'll see how that goes. I don't know exactly what the clarity of the picture is going to be like, what the quality is going to be like, but hey, we'll give it a shot. So I think the last, I don't know if any of this other video I did I will be able to use, but anyway, I wanted to show you guys that I did get my passport here recently. I believe it was last week, tail end of the week. The application process for the passport, it took about I think it took about 6 weeks for me to get the passport. Now I've only got my passport book. I don't have my my passport card yet. I did get today in the mail the old passport and the old passport card. The passport card had a little clip that they took out of it. I guess that shows that it's no longer good, although it's expired anyway. And then I did get the passport book back. So waiting on the passport card to come in the mail. I expect I'll probably get it sometime next week. And so, yeah, a little information I want to share with you about our appointments that we had for Hazmat and also for our TWIC. Carrie's not here to share her experience with you. She's out wedding dress shopping for my youngest daughter. So, yeah, that ought to be a cheap day for old Dad here. So I don't know what it's going to cost me today or in the future, but I'm sure that it'll be. I'm sure it'll be hitting my pocketbook before you know it. So anyway, last week we had our appointment. Last Tuesday, our appointments with TSA for the hazardous materials background check and fingerprints, and also what I thought was going to be our TWIC card appointment. So prior to making our appointments, I called TSA and I said, hey, this is what we want to do: TWIC card, also Hazmat background checks and fingerprints. And so in speaking with the representative on the phone, he stated, hey, you only need to make one appointment. I said, really? So I told him that, you know, what we needed. He's like, yeah, you just need to fill out for one appointment, fill out the Hazmat portion, and then when you get there, you can do the TWIC. I guess it sounded too easy, and there it was. So we got to our Tuesday appointment. Got called in together. We had 10-minute appointments each, I believe what they are, and told the agent there that we were there for both the Hazmat check and for our TWIC cards, and he stated, no, you don't have an appointment for TWIC, you only have an appointment for Hazmat. I was not happy. Okay, so I wasn't, you know, mean or nasty towards the agent. I just told him that I was very disappointed that I had a discussion with the TSA representative on the phone. This is what I was told to do, and that we were expecting to be able to do both. That we had not yet applied for Carrie's passport because we need to send off her birth certificate, and my understanding was we needed her birth certificate to do the TWIC card and Hazmat application appointments. So anyway, we weren't able to do the TWIC appointments. However, the agent was very understanding. He actually let us know that we did need to make another appointment, fill out the application, make another appointment online. However, he could take us in the week following, so this coming Tuesday, as walk-ins, and he just didn't have any more appointments available the day that we were down there. Otherwise, I know that he would have fit us in. So I appreciate the fact that he was willing to do that, that we're going to at least cut off, you know, it could be a week longer in the delay of applying for Carrie's passport. So we're going to do that. In applying for her passport, what I figure I will do now is do an expedited processing for her passport. Normal processing time is 6 to 8 weeks. I'd really like to get that in hand. Our goal is to get into the expediting business hopefully in August, right after the Expedite Expo. Hopefully we go down to the Expo having more of a time frame of when we can go to our orientation and get this process started. But the expedited passport, so we'll do her. We'll get a passport card and a passport book for her as well. So the regular fees, I believe, are $140 for the 6 to 8 week lead time. Expedited processing time is another $60, I believe. So we're going to go ahead and do that. Hopefully, it's about a 3-week lead time on those. So hopefully we get that back sometime third week in July. Hopefully, something like that. So that's kind of where we set right now. Waiting on the letters that I guess we get an email and also physical letters about our hazardous materials background checks. Once we get those done, then we are received, then we can go do the hazmat test for our Michigan Secretary of State. Now we can do the tests without those letters in hand from TSA. However, then we still would have to, once we receive those, we would have to go back for another appointment with Secretary of State to get our endorsements put on our licenses. We just don't want to do more appointments than necessary. Sometimes it's a long wait at the Secretary of State here in Michigan to get those things done. So I just as soon go one time and get that knocked out. Hopefully we can both pass our endorsement tests with one shot. So we continue to study for those. I guess for right now, that's about it. Again, we'll update you when we have more information about the process that we're going through. And until next time, bye.